Sit back, relax, and enjoy listening. Jill's voice was barely above a whisper now. Why, RK? Why don't you get mad at them? RK opened his mouth without thinking, the words slipping out before he could stop them. Because they're not my pea. He caught himself, jaw-locking. A tiny, knowing laugh escaped Jill. Because they're not your people, right, RK? RK spun toward him, trying to shake him off, anger rising hotter at himself than at her. She is nothing to me, Jill. I don't care. Jill stayed where he was, quiet but unflinching. Your anger clearly shows, brother, how much you care. Anger doesn't equal care, Jill. RK's voice was rough. It does, RK, Jill said softly. People only get this kind of angry at someone they've let inside. If anger doesn't mean care, then you should be fine. None of this should touch you. Especially when it comes from her. You know she's been like this from the start. For her, everything is a transaction and everyone knows it. What's so shocking in that? Were you expecting something else from her, RK? RK's hand came down hard on the railing. The clang echoed across the empty space. He didn't even realize it was the same hand he'd cut that morning. RK. Jill stepped forward quickly, catching his wrist. He glanced at the bandage still wrapped from that morning, relief and tension tightening his chest. The blow hadn't reopened the wound. His fingers lingered a moment longer, pressing gently, sensing RK's anger radiating through the hand. Even as RK didn't so much as glance down. RK pulled away sharply, voice hard. No. I don't expect anything, Jill. She doesn't matter to me enough to expect anything. You can deny it all you want, Jill murmured, almost pitying now. But it's crystal clear. Why can't you see it, brother? RK's chest rose and fell, his jaw clenching with each word, his voice rough and rising though he tried to control it. Because there is nothing to see, Jill. Nothing. I don't feel anything for her. She's nothing to me. Jill's eyes held his steady. Really? Then tell me why you only defended yourself to her. The whole world asked, but you stayed silent. She didn't even ask, yet you told her first about the accusation you didn't do, because her thoughts mattered. For years we told you not to give your kindness to everyone, that not everyone deserves it, that people use it against you. You never listened. But when she said the same thing, that golden vibe night you were broken after your dance partner's accusation, we thought we'd lost you, RK. Even in that worst moment, when you couldn't listen to yourself, you listened to her. As Jill spoke, RK's grip on the railing tightened, fingers whitening, the metal creaking faintly under his hands. Jill continued, voice steady but softer. After you won that case, you didn't show us your pain. But that night she came, you hugged her, told her everything, even asked if she believed you. When she said yes, you told me yourself the next morning you could fight the whole world with just that belief. And yesterday when you couldn't hear 30 calls, who was it you ran to? Who was it you confronted, needing to hear her words? You came back with a smile we hadn't seen in 5 years. And now with a few sentences, she's torn you apart. RK's chest rose and fell, breath coming fast. He stared ahead, unable to form a reply. Jill's last words dropped quiet, almost a whisper, but they cut through the night. She matters, RK, not in anger but in your worst, in your lows, in your accusations, in your wins, in your sadness, in your happiness, in the places where no one else matters, not even you to yourself. RK finally snapped, more to himself than to Jill. No, Jill. She never mattered anywhere. And anger only means anger, nothing more. I'm angry because it's not one or two things, it's everything. With her, everything is a transaction. Just mirror transactions. She only makes me angry. Nothing else. She doesn't affect me in any other way. And this conversation ends here. Good night, Jill.